They could show that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Yeah, they could, yeah. Does Sony still do PSX? They don't do that anymore, do they? That was kind of over before it started. They did that for a couple of years. I don't think they brought it back since COVID. A Jet Moto game. I mean, that would be left field. That would be left field. Sony stopped doing everything fun. Yeah. I mean, we've talked a lot about it on these streams and just in general. I'll hold my hands up. I'm a complete curmudgeon. I try not to write off any live service game, but obviously they hired Bungie. They're going heavy on live service games, and a lot of their Summer Games Fest stream at the Keeleys was live service, live service, live service, live service. And for me, that's just like, do not care. My line on that is I don't want to just write it off, but I will. You know what I mean? I'd love to be open-minded and say, maybe I'll give that a shot. I never do, and the only times I ever do, I always instantly regret it. You know, it's just one of those things where, like, I remember because it was on Game Pass, me and my friends, we all gave Outriders a try, which wasn't even that good a game, obviously. That's not a great example. I'm not talking about, like, Outriders was fucking great. But it's like, 2 weeks in a row, we were able to synchronize our schedules and jump on together to play it. And then everyone was unavailable on once at a time, and then you're kind of left to play it on your own. I'm like, okay, well, this fucking sucks on your own. The only fun is that it's a mindless shooting game you play with your pals, and it's hard to synchronize people like that. And so Sony going heavy on the live service is a bummer for me. I mean, especially because I never would have described myself as a PlayStation fan first and foremost. Like, I think that's ridiculous when you're older than like 11. But I mean, they were delivering on exactly what I want for an entire generation of consoles. Do you know what I mean? Like PS4, they double, triple, quadrupled down on the prestige single player experience, and I was fucking loving it. I was like, let's go. Fucking Horizon, God of War reboot, Last of Us 1 and 2, Spider-Man. There's probably others I'm forgetting. Like, I wasn't into Death Stranding, but Death Stranding is another one of them. And now they're like, we're making a fake Destiny, and we're making a fake Rainbow Six Siege, and we're making another Helldivers, and oh, that Last of Us multiplayer thing we were gonna put out. Bungie came in and they're like, no, you this game will not maximize minutes played out of the players, so back to ye old drawing board with that. So I'm just, you know, it's a bummer. The funny thing is, like, there are still people, I think, on the PS4 servers for the first Last of Us multiplayer game. That is one of the most underrated multiplayer games ever. And obviously then for the PS5 remake, they just cut it out, which is a real shame. But I would want a Naughty Dog multiplayer thing to come out and either live or die based on what they think a cool multiplayer game is. The idea that Bungie came on board and we're like, we gotta Bungify this, I was like, ugh. My hopes for that have been tempered quite a lot. And then also it's been, I mean, who knows when that thing's even coming out now, because it's been in development forever, and apparently that whole episode set it back quite a bit. Wolverine footage is actually a good shout. Yeah, that's actually previously announced, and it's gone very quiet. They have not said a thing about that game other than just when they released that teaser. That could be something. Oh, this is the new thing from the Bennett Foddy, the QWOP developer. Do I have closed captions on this? I mean,
okay, no problem. All right. Okay.
I do. Let me turn them on.
Yeah, that might be a problem. Okay.
Yeah, this is the. I mean, if just saying it's the new Bennett Foddy game didn't make it extremely obvious, you watch 2 seconds of this guy moving and you're like, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like that, doesn't it? It looks like the logical next step of that whole thing, which should be great.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You know this is going to be the biggest thing on Twitch when it hits. You know it. This is going to be like because like the biggest Twitch game of the biggest breakout Twitch game this year was that game Only Up, which is kind of like a Bennett Foddy game without the charm.
Yeah.
You know this thing will be huge when it comes out.
Oh, God damn it.
Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run.
Paul, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries.
Do you like to walk?
Grapple points.
Oh my God, we like to grapple though.
Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Every game needs a grappling
Grapple
hook.
the grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Solana.
This is a very funny game to start with. Like of all the things to kick off with, this is great.
Grappling hook. I don't know where my... Oh,
Oh, this is going to be the Twitch. Like this is going to be so big. Baby steps. I forgot what the name of it was. Next summer.
Hi, I'm
Okay.
Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the
was
lookout
great.
for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative
Such a good
spirit
name.
that we're looking
Baby
for.
Steps.
In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety.
I only learned recently that Roblox is not on
making the jump to
PlayStation.
PS4 on October 10th.
Like the biggest fucking game in the world. I had no clue that was not on PlayStation before this.
66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to.
Oh, Ian, don't tease me with Onrush 2. I am the ultimate Onrush respecter.
Right,
there are dozens of us.
Starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah, Roblox is. I was shocked to learn that's not. But again, it's one of those games that like. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team.
Why are they
'cause
dressed like
working
Fortnite
together
characters?
will give you the best chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap.
I have not even been remotely tempted by a PSVR 2. I have to be honest. As someone who likes VR, had a PSVR 1, has an Oculus. Like I like VR. I'm not a naysayer, but
Before you'll be ready to
500
take on
quid,
the
like
Ghost War.
500 quid before you buy a game, and they're still they still feel so rudimentary and basic.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
and these guys, mini puffs, they can be a real pain in the...
Is this a live service? I kind of got a live service-y vibe. I don't think so, but they didn't specify, I guess. I also Ghostbusters is cool. I like that first film. I've actually only ever seen the first. I haven't even seen Ghostbusters 2. I'm just not one of those people of my age group who's like, oh my god, Ghostbusters.
Fucking way.
I've never really been into it. Okay, Mitch, I believe you were correct. Your Resi 4 VR update is here. Hopefully this is releasing soon. Yeah, Garrett sums it up in the chat. Everything in VR is still an experience. Even the most fully formed games are still an experience rather than a game. I mean, we say that as we look at Resident Evil 4, which looks fucking class.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
So Oculus has Resident Evil 4 VR, the original Resident Evil 4, not the remake. And by all accounts, it is awesome. Like, it's a full game. It's a real game. It's fantastic. People sung its praises. But I just feel like people were slightly, like, you know...
This is Condor 1.
It's a game you already know when you played 20 years ago, you know?
It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados.
Yeah, Ada Wong. Here we go.
Copy.
This gonna be paid or free, I wonder.
What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its dark cost?
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use...
What was this called in the original? Separate Ways or something it was called in the original?
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
That RE4 remake rocked. Separate Ways, that was it.
It's what I researched for all these years, Ada. And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
I guess you're gonna have to pay for that. They probably would have said free to all players if it was... Okay, is the mercenaries free? The characters free? And then the deal... who cares? I'm probably not gonna bother with it anyway. More grappling hooks. Ada loves a grappling hook. Yeah, that RE4 remake, hot take, it was really fucking great. Oh, the Avatar game. Okay.
I am Na'vi.
Now, you are what I made you!
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
This is Ubisoft, right?
You have the mark. You are Sorrento. The poor child knows nothing of our ways. Let Home Tree.
How funny would it be if at the end of this trailer they revealed this game is VR exclusive?
Of the Na'vi, and help me reconnect with my world.
Oh, I'm done waiting for Splinter Cell. I'm done waiting for Splinter Cell. I'm moving on with my life. This looks cool. I think this game looks cool in trailers and the premise of it is cool, but during Summer Games Fest or whenever it was that they revealed, they started showing off the gameplay. You couldn't escape the Ubisoftness of it, and I was just like, ugh, you know. Wonder if some huge blockbuster PS Plus announcements. I mean, like, I was talking about it during the Mario Galaxy stream. They'd want to have some PS Plus announcement with those new prices. I mean, man, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
This is my home.
Like, upping those PlayStation Plus prices and still not doing the day one first party games. It's crazy.
Fight on your side against the RDA.
This looks cool.
I am Na'vi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
That's this. I forgot that was this year. Wow, holy shit. I guess that game must be basically done at this stage.
We need him, Connor. We need him stronger.
Oh, Ghost Runner. Right.
Faster. Better equipped.
I was looking, speaking of PS Plus and how expensive and not good it is, I saw, so Microsoft are restructuring their tiers. So now what used to be Game Pass Gold, you know, the thing you got to just play Xbox games online, that now comes with a core lineup of Game Pass games. It's like 25 games. I was looking at the list, it's really good. Like they are putting their best foot forward. They're like, all right, if you don't want full Game Pass, you just want standard Xbox Live Gold, we're going to give you a little sample of Game Pass with it, and it's great. Like it's a really solid collection of games. Because like Game Pass also updated their prices recently, like, you know, but that service is great, so people didn't complain as much. You can now buy a red PlayStation and a blue PlayStation. And the white one you could always buy. Yeah, I never use my PS5. Oh wait, that one's silver. Okay, that is different. Okay. This is Helldivers.
Hi, I'm Johan Pilestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge.
Look at all them
preparing
planets,
to select
Starfield.
our mission from the galactic war map. Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your Hellpod and prepare for planetfall. Today,
Has anyone seen the
join
PS5 on a store
squad
shelf?
one of the many planets in the galaxy,
yes,
set on an important mission
but only
to
very
eliminate
recently.
A deadly bile titan.
Okay, we need to find the Terminate Bile Titan.
Oh god.
I think it's this way.
Scripted gamer chat. We haven't had some of this in a while.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
We're covering your rear. Oh, there's loads of them. I'm switching to flamethrower. Oh god, no, it's the Bile Titan! Oh, I died. Reinforcing. Oof, I have to run.
It's mad how different this is from the first one. Like, the first one is like a top-down isometric
I'm
thing.
back. Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take
I've been
him down with the
persevering with Starfield. Like, I actually, I'm enjoying certain elements of it, but it's not keeping my interest really at all.
Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take out the Brood Commander.
This looks cool.
He's charging me.
We take out the charger with a recoilless.
Alright.
Riddle way.
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming. My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh!
I'm throwing out the strafe.
I can't take presentations like this seriously after, like, one of the all-time great Giant Bomb E3 moments was, like, Ubisoft were doing this kind of talk for, like, Ghost Recon. And Gersman was, like, doing what actual headset chat is like in a game.
Okay, should we do
Just like some dude way too close to his mic going,
y'all play that Call of Duty. Yeah, that fucking new one fucking sucks, but you know.
We need to throw in the 500 kilogram bomb.
like, whenever you play with randos, it's just like, if it's not the worst thing you've ever heard in your life, it's usually just someone asking you about another game, or like they've got kids screaming in the background.
Another win for Super Earth.
They did sound a bit bored, but also, like, I guess they were trying to avoid the fake enthusiasm.
Allowing them to upgrade their ship,
Oh, I don't know.
weapons, armor, and stratagems.
It is
Giving
impossible
them
to
the
do
edge
that
in
kind of
many
presentation well. Like
I hope
you
enjoyed
cannot do
seeing
convincing
just
fake
one of the many
headset
missions
chat.
and
You know,
planets the game has to offer.
Helldivers
Now
2
go
looks
out
cool.
there
I
and
guess.
spread
Yeah,
and manage democracy.
it looks difficult. Like, from that presentation, it looked difficult. Next year. All right. I remember one being extremely difficult. Oh, we are getting Spider-Man footage. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, there's previews hitting for this game like tomorrow, so I guess it makes sense. Probably goes without saying, I am insanely excited for this video game.
Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
Let's go. Okay.
The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of 2 iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before.
Speed is like the one thing you see people in comment sections since the first game came out. Like, speed, it has to go faster.
The towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world, and thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly.
Hell yeah. If you've not seen the loading times in Miles Morales for the PS5, it is so good.
Important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in the Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either Spider Hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides
They've blurred out some of the mission types.
As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize
This looks
your Spider-Man.
insanely nice.
This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots.
Like I can't wait to see how fast the transition between the two characters is, because like I said, when you like fast travel on the PS5 version of the first game,
you'll now have more than 200
it is
different ways to outfit your
instantaneous.
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh wow, I love the costumes. I'm a sucker for all the costumes.
We couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
That looks fucking great. I mean, it looks great. I mean, it looks like they've taken everything that was cool about the first game, PS5'd it up with the load times and the visuals. I imagine there'll be no MJ missions, you know, improved traversal, flying all over the place. Looks great. Looks great.
One year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away! After her!
I forgot, girl.
The gang's all here.
Broken piece.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject.
Another journey.
All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be...
What franchise is this game? A Tales game, okay, yeah. I know nothing about Tales. I know nothing about I know Miles Tales per hour, but I don't know the Tales video game series.
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible. Yet, it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present. I called out to you, and you came. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
I mean, they showed this at Summer Games Fest, didn't they?
You and I are each other's destiny.
I didn't even catch the name there. Foam Stars, our boys are back. I will check out the open beta. I mean, this is essentially just non-Nintendo Splatoon, so.
Use foam and knock out the opposition. 2 insanely fun game modes. Smash the star. Defeat the star player to win. Happy Bath Survival.
Happy Bath Survival?
With support from your allies on the outside.
I love a bit of Happy Bath Survival, don't we all?
8 unique characters.
They're so
hit the
unique.
stage.
So,
Agito.
Agito.
Tonics. Jet Justice.
Oh, so it's like a character shooter?
The Baristador. Raid Breaker. Penguin.
Those are some great names going on there.
At the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
29th of September to the 1st of October. Okay, that's not very long, but I'll try and get in there.
We've been having a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get
Mr.
your hands on
Pooh.
it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up,
All the Foam
Square
Stars
Enix
heroes are
has
here.
One more update for us today.
Okay, whoever
They're
guessed
hard at
Final
work on
Fantasy,
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
you were correct.
The ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
Just a half hour, I guess, then. I mean, ending on Final Fantasy is one of those things that makes a ton of sense, but just for me personally, I've never cared about Final Fantasy, you know?
This sky, I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir. Welcome to the New World Order.
Brother!
Fire!
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy.
Another stream, another lack of PsyOps 2.
Am I the same as these monsters?
Starting to think it's not going to happen, that's...
Human?
I hate to be negative, but...
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh,
Ah!
Sephiroth. You see. So you heeded the call too, did you?
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth! Come on.
On me.
Yeah, no Silent Hill at this. I guess they could show it at the Keelys in December. I have to imagine there's no big events between now and the end of the year. And even if there was, I think it would be crazy to slap a release date on Silent Hill. And have it come out like a month later.
Could you look after my friend?
I feel like
Just
maybe
for
the
a
Game
bit.
Awards is their last chance to come out and say, all right, here we are, March 2024, Silent Hill 2 is out. If that game does not reappear at the Game Awards, I think it's time to start stroking our chins and wondering what is the situation with it.
Upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge.
Oh yeah, Keely won't
I'm waiting.
yeah, Keely won't work with Konami, so I guess not. I mean, it's 2023. These companies can just do these streams whenever they want. At the end, the announcement of Silent Hill 2 remake was just they just did a stream out of nowhere. February for this, and they are doing a double pack with the first game.
We enjoyed that new look at
Fair
Final
enough.
Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th.
Alrighty.
And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
That was all right. That was all right. It was the classic Sony thing of, Oh, this is just an ad then. Okay. Snowboy, thank you so much for the gifted sub. You are a gentleman. Greatly appreciated. That makes you our top gifter. Thank you very much, Snowboy. Greatly appreciated. Are these all pre-order suits? This is a lot of suits to be locking behind a pre-order. I have an announcement after this trailer finishes. Oh, rock bottom! That was sick! Deluxe edition. Alrighty. Well, the gifting thing just gifts a let's transition back here. The gifting thing just gifts us up to a random person on who follows me on Twitch. So I don't even think they have to be an active chatter. So whoever. Oh, it's playing again. Shut up. So thank you very much, Snowboy, for gifting. Yeah, Mitch, that is my announcement. I did pre-order 19 inches of Venom. I did go for the big stupid edition at Smith's. I ordered the big stupid collector's edition. So overpriced, like the one that doesn't even come with a copy of the game. The funny thing is, I mean, think about it, because I think I've talked about this on stream before as well. Is like the funny thing is, like, a disc doesn't have anything on it anymore, lads. The discs you get don't have anything on them. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. But the one disappointing thing about it is Smith's, the toy retailer here in Ireland. They have a great reputation for sending out physical copies of games before the release date. Friend of the stream, my Game of the Year cohort, Dave, he got his copy of Mortal Kombat early this week because I guess to ensure no one's pre-order is late, Smiths always send it out early, and you basically always get it one working day early. My concern, though, is unfortunately because the special edition of Spider-Man comes with a code and not a disc, I'm 100% fine with getting a code instead of a disc, but it means because that code redeems something on the PlayStation Store, which will then be time locked, I probably won't be able to actually play the game early, but whatever. But yeah, I've got the big stupid Venom statue and all those suits in that trailer, you know. If you do an unboxing video, a business expense, that would be great. That would be fucking great. Is that legal? I think so. Well, I mean, so like video game companies can, you know, I wouldn't want to be a shop that is allowing people to walk in and say, hi, can I have a copy of Spider-Man? And they just give it to you a week before the release date. But I don't think Smiths are doing it intentionally. I mean, everyone in the entire country who buys physical games knows that they're the guys who do that. But I think they have plausible... I don't even think they're doing it on purpose. I think they have plausible deniability, and it's the truth, is that if someone pre-orders a €200 copy of a game, and gamers are absolutely the type of people who will flip their shit if it's late, so they send it super early to minimize people having meltdowns at their customer service. So I don't think they're like intentionally nodding and winking at everyone saying pre-order with us and you'll get it early. I think they just post it out like an extra working day or two early to avoid people going mental. So that way, if there's a post issue, which in this country there is a lot, they can be like, you'll still get it on release day. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, there's been tons of stories over the years of like usually smaller retailers, but also sometimes like specific GameStop chains like getting in trouble because word got out that they were breaking street date, and then people send in secret shoppers or whatever, and they catch them. You know, I think technically breaking street date is technically illegal. I actually don't know the particulars. If it's not illegal, it's a great way to ruin your relationship with the publisher. But yeah, Some people got PSVR too early and the Horizon code wasn't active. Yeah, exactly. So it's like even if the code is active, if I get that a day before release date, all I'm going to be able to do is pre-install it and then look at the timer on the PlayStation, you know, because anyway. I hope they do a midnight release for that though. Like I hope that game is playable from midnight the night it comes out. None of this fucking Xbox stuff waiting till 6 p.m. Irish time. They announced early access for Hades 2. Tremendous. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not a big early access person, especially a game like Hades where I know you're going to sink a lot of time into it. There's going to be a lot of story stuff. I want them to tell me the game is done here. Enjoy it in its completed capacity. But anyway, we'll wrap up here because we've already gone late. That was pretty good. You know, it was a Sony thing. They put a cool Spider-Man trailer in there and a bunch of other stuff that looked all right. You know, it looks like a very fun Spider-Man experience, and then a bunch of other stuff. Again, very light on the PSVR stuff. There was Resident Evil. And was that it? No, there was something. Resident Evil and Ghostbusters. They did not show their little streaming gimmick. I'm actually shocked at that. Yeah, I thought, because that's out in November. Are they already given up on that? I don't know. Anyway, let's wrap up there, folks. Thank you so much for watching, staying late with me here. If you're watching live, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much as well. We do these live as often as we can, whenever the schedule does allow, so do give us a follow on Twitch if you're not already. I will talk to you all at the weekend for a little bit of a Mortal Kombat action, and then we'll be back next Wednesday and Thursday with more Silent Hill 2 and Mario Galaxy. Have a pleasant rest of your evening and a lovely weekend. I will talk to you all very, very soon.